Microeconomics video. So today we're going to start with the basics and we're going to talk about demand and supply. So first we're going to start with demand. So demand is basically how much an economy wants a given good at a given price. So this can be represented by this graph right here. This is the demand graph. So price in the y-axis and quantity on the x-axis. And what we do is a downward sloping line. It can be a curve as well, but that's a different topic. Basically, as you can see, as price is high, so let's say price here is 10, quantity will be low. Quantity here will be 1. However, when price is lower, let's say 5 here, then quantity will be higher, 5. So basically what this shows is that as price gets higher, people are desire less a certain good. Now for supply, it's the other way around. So as you can see, supply, we should do the same y-axis and the same x-axis. And what we have is that as price is higher, the supplier, so the producer, will want to sell more units. So imagine this is price is 10. The quantity that they will want to sell is 10. While the price is 1, the quantity they will try to sell is 1. So these are the two main concepts of economy, and this is the basics for it. So it's important to know the formulas for both of these concepts. They're not formulas as things we calculate, but they're simply just ways to understand how they work. So for quantity for demanded, we have quantity demanded depends on D, price, tastes of people in the economy, price of alternative products, and many other ones. So basically what you see here is that price is the only one that causes a movement in the demand curve, while the rest cause a shift in the demand curve. So this is very important to remember. Supply similarly has its own formula. So the quantity supplies depends on the price, once again, as well as the wages they have to pay their employees, the cost of production, the technology, etc., etc. And once again, what we see is that price is the only factor that causes a movement, while the rest causes shift in the demand curve. Okay, ask yourself what is shift and what a movement is. So a movement in the demand curve would be something like what we see here. When price goes down to 5, the quantity demanded will go down right here. However, imagine people imagine this is the market for wine. Now people like wine much more because they found that they had a very good year and they had very good grapes. Well, in this case, what you see is that the demand is going to shift up because there's more demand all of a sudden. And people will be willing to, for the same price, they will be willing to pay to get more quantity. So here what you see is that for price 10, people will want to get 3 instead of 1. So that's the concept of a shift, and the same can apply for supply. So for supply, let's imagine that, well, once again, price. When price goes down, the quantity that they will want to sell will go down as well, just like as we see here. And that is a movement. However, if we want to understand what a supply is, what a movement is, imagine now that a new technology allows the company to produce for a lesser price. Well, in that case, there will be a shift in demand, in this case down, and a shift in supply, and in this case, for the price of 1, the company will be willing to produce 3, for example. So that's the concept of movements and shifts. Lastly, we're going to talk about equilibrium. So what is equilibrium? Equilibrium would be the point where the economy is in perfect state. So what do we see here? Equilibrium would be the point where supply and demand, they meet here. And what happens here? Basically, they find equilibrium, which is where both parties can sell the max they could possibly can. Thank you for coming to this course on demand and supply, and see you next time.